I'm Silent Mike, and if you want to be a powerlifter, if you want to start powerlifting, beginning powerlifting, this is a video for you. I've been coaching and competing in powerlifting since 2011 or 2010. And we got my girl Abby, she's gonna give some input. She's a pro powerlifter, pulls over 400 pounds at a 123-pound weight class. We're gonna give you some advice to get started in powerlifting. 3sb.co if you want the apparel. Let's dig in.
Let us know, how do you start?
So I've probably been guilty of it in terms of sneakers or clothes or like that musical artist I don't tell nobody about, and then when it hits the radio I stop listening to them. But gatekeeping for the barbell ain't cool. I don't really care what you consider a power lifter, whether you compete or you need a certain total or you have to do it for a certain amount of years. For me, to keep things simple, I think you're a power lifter if your goal is to train for strength and then you test your strength. You could be in a sanctioned meet, non-sanctioned meet, I don't care. I do think there's beauty in powerlifting because these three lifts are composed, to allow you to lift the most amount of weight. Now there's people that will clean and jerk more than I squat because that guy's stronger than me, but in terms of how much total load a human can move, these three lifts are the combination of that. And that's why powerlifting is cool. It's the squat, bench, and the deadlift. And there's certain standards of those lifts that must be accomplished to compete in powerlifting to keep a standard of what that lift means from start to completion. How do you get started? You start training with the barbell, number one.
Dude, if you want to powerlift, just freaking powerlift. As in, like, get stronger in squat, bench, and deadlift. That's it. I didn't even know what powerlifting was when I learned that I wanted to get stronger in these lifts. I just started squatting, benching, and deadlifting because I went to the gym with my friend. And he did these things, so I just did them. And I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, oh, I want to see how much I can put on the bar. And from there, it was just like, that's it. And then you get into a community that's just like, oh, we also want to get stronger in these lifts too. I feel like people want to label themselves or they're afraid to be like, oh, I'm not going to group myself in with this community because like they're intimidating or they have this, I don't want people to judge me based off of it, if I say I'm a powerlifter or not. Because I don't either go to a powerlifting gym or I don't wear the powerlifting gear or whatever. But it's like, if you just want to get stronger and build your strength, especially in these three compound lifts, then like that's kind of what a powerlifter is. It doesn't have to be a certain image or a certain like personality or whatever. It's like we all want to get stronger.